Go, Dean, go! Take your brother outside.
I was going to say, on your road trip, I felt like John Winchester because I was mostly over the phone.
Dad went on a hunting trip. I hope he's on the recap. I hope 13 years later it stays.
Never forget what you came from.
We are going to watch today. Which one is this? This is something One Take Wonders. What we are.
Something Wicked This Way comes from Macbeth, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, I do love some Aaron Sorkin.
Double toilet double.
All right, let's do this. All right.
Previously on Supernatural. Dad's on a hunting trip. He's gone in a few days. This is Dad's look. I think he wants us to pick up where he left off. Saving people on TV. I missed this. I gotta find Dad.
If they were girls, this wouldn't pass the Bechdel test. Amen.
I went to a church in Colorado. I believe in Jesus.
Well done. You won Christmas. Spirits did it all in one night. Monkey puss.
What? Not today, monkey pussy wagon.
This guy looks familiar. Oh man, is this gonna be like that short I wrote? Did I steal this from Supernatural unknowingly? Ooh, good. Clicked on a moonlight just as he ticked out the.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, monkey puss.
That's her name now. I do enjoy a good horror movie tree on a window. I'm not sick of that trope yet.
She's like wide awake. She's not even horror clichéing trying to sleep.
Close my eyes as tight as I can.
Nope, there she goes. Oh, never mind. I ain't gonna do shit.
Those are sheer curtains. If I didn't know any better, I'd say something wicked.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That was neat.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah!
Not a fan. That's a cool mobile, though. Is it another shadow demon? Witchy lady.
17 are gonna show up dressed as child service agents.
It's gonna be like an episode of To Catch a Predator or something. They're just gonna bust on in. You're on camera. They'll have the two paranormal investigators.
Hey, they said this episode's called Something Wicked.
Yeah. This way comes.
I thought this episode was called something else.
No.
Are we watching the right episode?
I think so.
I thought we had a different title.
Isn't the last one 17? Pull up that Patreon feed.
All right. You pay attention to the show.
My mom grew up on a street called Fitchburg.
That's not true.
I know, I was lying.
You're still second billing, though. Jensen.
Starring Jared Padalecki. Fitchburg, a place to call home.
Yeah, 17, okay. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's in this episode?
Oh, shit.
410.
It's 420. Ugh.
Okay.
There are no kids. Yeah, where are the kids? Maybe they're inside playing video games.
Wait, did they want to be here, or they just happen to notice that?
They're in their dad sent them here, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're in Fitchburg. She's got black. Not me though. I don't vaccinate my kid.
He's in love.
With that kid.
Oh, what?
Huh? Yeah.
That doesn't seem suspicious at all.
know.
It's like the most suspicious kind of behavior in the world.
You at least wait till you're out of eye shot, dude. That's one thing that really bothers me across all media is when people like
Upside down cross. Did you see that? See the upside down cross?
oh damn, I missed it. I was too busy talking. Oh, this is a witchy episode. Ooh.
Did you see it?
Where? That's a good shot. I feel like that's like a check in your horror cinematographer list is like doing a cool hospital wheelchair shot. Ugh.
It's about a case per week.
Oh, that's a little more than that. Yeah.
AIDS?
I mean, Tim Heidecker.
Oh, interesting. Even better. What an awful looking suits they have.
I know. Look like kids dressing up. Look like they're in high school a little bit.
Except for the tree monster
Except for the supernatural.
that Sam has heard about in ancient mythological things.
Yeah.
Is that in the writer's room checklist? To go, them doubt that it's supernatural?
I guess. Because it's like if you're a random person tuning in, Maybe that's just a little oomph every time, just to be like, "What about?"
I could say about my Me Too movie.
What's that gonna be?
Now I'll tell you. I thought of it way back. It's a superhero film.
What an origin story.
It's a tree monster.
Yeah.
That was
Nobody
it.
caught that.
Insert ADR line.
This boy.
Oh. No, it's his memory.
Ah,
It's a flashback.
Dino.
It's what the dissolve effect was.
That makes sense. What if somebody else calls twice though?
I know, it's just, we've gone over it a million times, and you know I'm not stupid. Call Pastor Jim.
Aw.
Watch out for Sammy. Shoot first, ask questions later.
It's crazy. When they were kids, they were from the 1950s.
I know. They don't age like normal people. Not in this line of work.
All of them are from the 50s. They all look like they were in the 50s. Early 60s, I'll give him.
I think it's this sepia tone is adding to that too. And he's too much of a bitch to come back and do himself.
Because he couldn't figure it out.
It's like, I don't know.
This is
maybe
too complicated. You do it.
I got nothing, guys. I don't know.
Remember, I can't be near you?
Beginning to think that was just a ploy. All right. So it must not exist.
Yeah, maybe.
I think you remember something.
I remember plenty.
Or it'll come out, you know, through various experiences in this episode.
It's them.
I'm just like you.
Child actor.
Yes. Child actor smile. I'm so nonchalant.
Oh my god, it's just like them.
It's in the milk.
He poured the same exact milk.
Wow.
What's on TV?
Guy's not doing well. What is it? Oh.
Scabedios.
Sam is such a dick. I hate him.
I
Oh,
was just looking at your boys. I'm sorry.
just got lost in your children's eyes.
Can you send them up to my room?
I got some things to unpack. My
Some
past.
Lucky Charms. You know what I'm saying?
Only enough for one bowl.
Idiot. That's everything.
Yep. It's unbeatable. And a panic room filled with Lucky Charms.
The bitch in the hospital.
Yeah, the bitch witch. Are we sure this is supernatural?
Dad told me.
Who's the bitch now?
You would think they would show up in their suits.
Yeah, maybe if they're gonna go to the place where these people all still work.
Would have time to change.
What are the possibilities? That's the still kid part of them. They just got so excited they forgot to think. We just gotta go. Oh, is she gone?
It's a massive gun.
Yeah, it's shiny. Louder than God's revolver. Ugh. Ew.
Killer.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Are you the Chikataka?
Are you the Striga?
The Shbaba?
Boo.
Kiss her. Kiss her.
She could if she could see you, she sees you. Yeah, you.
No, she's blind.
Yeah, the milk yet.
Fix that crucifix, would you? I've asked 4 damn times already.
Interesting.
I think it's a mislead.
Could be.
What you getting into there, Copper? Copper!
Knock it off, you.
Whoa! This is the best scene in the whole episode.
Oh, damn. Seriously?
Oh!
Wow.
John, you're missing it. Best stuff I've ever seen in the whole show.
Oh, it's all the stuff his dad told him.
I would rewind it, but it'd make it hard for the syncing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Shikataki.
Shigaraki. Oh man, more kids. More kids!
It's a mislead. It is that old woman.
Oh, you never know. Maybe it's the doctor. Maybe it's a different, unassuming presence.
Maybe it's the mother.
Could be. Doctor, pretty unassuming. Or
I think
receptionist.
it's for sure one of the people we've seen.
It would stand to reason. It would stand to reason. I'm gonna stop being a dick now.
The little guy. Yeah. Left the window open. This just got personal because he kind of reminded Dean of his past.
Yeah, just a bit. That's all it takes.
Charming kid, but he can't cry. Sounds fucking familiar.
Stop talking to these grown men. Aw.
No, I could possibly.
Sam, look out for this kid. If this was a normal kid, I wouldn't care quite as much because he's me.
And he happens to say shit and pour the same milk I I just same exact setup that I do for you when I was younger.
Just gotta really go the extra mile for this kid, alright?
What are these places?
No. These are all any towns. All the way. I know Kung Fu.
Did you call that?
Yeah.
Live it up, John. You called it.
Thanks, dog.
You know, if it was me, I would have been like, "Booyah, bitches!"
They're gonna have sex. I mean, I think I called it after we figured out it wasn't the old lady, but... or partway through that, I was like, "No, it's a bit early to find out." That...
I told you it was one of the people we've seen already.
Dude, you called that.
I called it. No. I get just as much credit.
Hey, it could have been a creature that we haven't seen.
What's he wearing on his shirt?
Yeah, it's like a weird dog or something. A dogacorn.
I'm gonna pretend to be a kid.
Want to?
Something to do with Lucky Charms. It's time for exposition, Dean.
Tyler Haig.
Enjoy the show. That's the guy who played John Winchester in the 1960 show.
Yeah.
The original. Yeah.
Back in.
Homage.
Uh-oh. Little Dean.
Oh, monkey puss.
Ooh. Came home at the right time.
That gun should just be loaded.
Ugh.
I just wanna. Just for a second. I'm sorry.
I told you not to leave this room. I told you not to let him out of your sight.
You're the worst.
I gotta know I can leave you guys alone for 6 weeks.
Still mad at you. All these years.
Yeah. God damn it, Sam.
You're crazy. Just go where I'm calling the cops. This thing. Is it like Ness's black rope?
My mom told me to not go out, but then.
Why are you doing my
God. I can really feel this kid's audition.
I wonder if this was that scene.
Definitely is. It's definitely his first scene in this scene.
Well, that would crappy. What would you expect? You can't ask an adult to do something like that, much less a kid.
It's a Shikanaka. No, it's a kid.
I want to sleep in your room tonight.
Why'd you get better?
Honestly, I don't know.
But
You said you're a big brother.
Yeah.
You take care of your little brother? Do anything for him?
Hashtag. Dude. This kid get a spinoff?
yeah, this kid's gonna get his whole own version of the show. Him and his little brother. I was thinking about like, what if this kid was a totally different kid? What if he hated his little brother? Would this episode have gone the same way?
I like the composed music for it.
Yeah, I do too.
See, it's clear as day. We good? Bear to the right. Bear, bear.
What do I do?
Take your pants off.
Do whatever makes you feel comfortable, man. I hope they point out the cameras to the Striga when they come in.
Like in the movies?
Half hoping they shoot him.
Clip him just a little bit, just like graze an arm. Office. It's a cool little motel there. We go play a video game.
But then killed him. I think it's right there, guys.
Get your ass under the covers, boy. You don't want to see what's coming. I would feel more comfortable if one of those was like a shotgun.
Something's gonna go wrong.
Oh no, of course. Ugh. Ew. Start the light show.
Or get out from under.
Ugh. It's like a wizened old treeman. Double tap, shoot in the face or something. I can also feed off adults. Oh, snap. Oh.
Redemption, Dean.
True. This is what their dad had planned all along. Oh, damn. Ooh.
The cool part is they got it all on camera.
Yeah, they can prove this.
Will.
Now Sam can give Dean crap again because he finished it. So much more positive now.
That's good news. Your brother's gonna be fine. Really? Yeah, really. No one can explain it. It's a miracle. They're gonna keep him overnight for observation, but after that he's coming home.
That's great. How are all the other kids doing?
They're all dead. Oh.
Expecting out in a few days. Dr. Adams says the ward's gonna be like a ghost town.
Dr. Travis. What about Dr. Heidecker?
Oh, he wasn't in today. Must have been sick or something.
Yeah, must have.
Real sick. I'm talking
So, did anything?
dead sick.
So that door's broken in now.
And there's ashes and gunpowder all over
And
my room.
People reported some gunshots. I'm sorry about that.
Well, maybe there's always gunshots in this kid's room.
That's too bad. No, they'll be fine.
Take him under your. Take him on the road.
Series regular.
You know, Mom never died. All that. The original song was actually Rock Lobster by the B-52s.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm getting a whole surf rock vibe off just everything that's going on. You know?
Yeah, they changed it for...
They're just like, this is way too much for Netflix money. We can't afford a B-52s. Oh man, Eric Kripke.
Bitch it. There are one-take wonders coming your way.
Boom.
Oh god, I've gained weight on this trip. I bat every day, guys. I feel so... I'm huge! Feeling fat!
I mean, if it causes you to talk like that all the time,
Yeah,
I think it's fun.
John Winchester here!
Literally, if you made a 30-second review show where you just talk for 30 seconds, if you did all your Stardusts in a fat Al Pacino, I think that would be a great series unto itself. I would tune in. And
Well, you know what I like about this episode? It's so coincidental that this kid would just happen to represent the exact memories Dean would need to fulfill in order to find the right purpose and motivation.
right down to the same mantra, man, about like, gotta protect my brother.
Yeah.
Like he's not even just a good brother, a loving brother. He has to protect him.
He's pouring the milk.
Just the same
It's like
way.
the exact same setup where little Sam was seated and
Yeah.
same milk and everything. That's funny. But yeah, it was a fun episode, man. Fun episode. I like when Jensen Ackles gets a chance to take a little bit of the lead, and it was the first time I actually did feel the older brother vibe.
Mm.
You know, sometimes I'm a little bit distracted by how much taller Sheriff Padalecki is, and
And the fact that they both generally come across to be roughly the same nebulous
they
age.
come across like best friends,
Yeah, they-
less than brothers. And this is the first time I was like, you know, he does feel like an older brother.
Well, this combined with the pranks, too, from the last episode
Yeah.
when they're, like, fucking with each other and getting those two sides.
I like the 1950s flashback they had. That was a great 1950s flashback, too.
To their soundstage apartment.
It's
Cool
funny.
design.
I know he's not, but Jeffrey Dean Morgan looks like de-aged.
I know.
It's
Well,
just because I'm so used to how he looks now. Yeah.
Well, because he's like aged really gracefully into like sexy older man, and so like it's weird to see him as like a younger guy with that hair, like also with his hair combed to the side. Like he just looks, kind of like he's wearing a costume.
Yeah, he looks better now.
He does, yeah. He's aged really well.
He's lost weight, and his he's got that older man like I don't know, he's more devilish
Sexy.
now.
Yeah.
that's it.
He's like a silver fox.
Yeah, so seeing him now, I'm like, yeah, I prefer devilish Jeffrey Dean Morgan. You know who I really didn't care for was the main kid in this episode.
I get you.
Normally, I hate the hot blondes they hire. This time, I hated 12-year-old child actor. He just feels like a child actor. I could feel this whole history of he wanted to be an actor, and his mom brought him out here and put him in auditions. And I could feel his audition process in this episode. I can't stand this kid.
Hone in on the gravitas of that one
Yeah,
major
but
moment.
you were actually like a real cocky fucking asshole in real life, weren't you, little shithead?
That kid's a humanitarian.
Yeah.
He's a philanthropist. He took this money and started a foundation.
I like their little thematic elements that they have of when, of like the pondering that some of these episodes leave off with. Like there was that one episode with the Hell House when they're like, I wonder how many creatures we've had to defeat because people believed. And then this one they have, I wonder what my life would have been like if I could just have that level of innocence. I'm so glad we didn't give any extra answers to Michael too.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
explain all this.
Well,
He's gonna
that-
have to live with this secret for the rest of his life. The two grown men helped me defeat some shoot up in my room, and I'm gonna have to sleep there comfortably from here on out.
Well, maybe the kid is sharp enough to know that no one will believe him if he tries to explain it either. So maybe it is its own secret
Could have at least given him the footage.
for his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
For eventually, when the internet gets good enough that you can just upload it when he's like 18.
Oh gosh,
Hey, I feel you though. I mean, yeah, he had all the right choices, but he felt like an actor kid for the most part. I just like especially in the season where he's like trying to be cool. I'm like, I get it. Tone it down a little bit, man.
Because the other actor kids who played like young Dean and Sam were fine.
Yeah,
That one kid, oh man, nah.
It just seemed like he was aware he was on camera.
You moved to LA.
yeah. Yeah. Well, in the camera, he's very featured.
Yeah.
They're always like, ooh, right up in his face. But I like the take on the Striga or whatever. I don't know. I like weird witchy like life force feeders and stuff, and anything too with like those visual motifs like branching out of a gnarled tree. Just like this kind of scratched all of my monster itches. And it does really seem like every other episode we check back in with a monster that I guess like that there are two kinds of episodic that this show has, and just one is vaguely more serial where it's like it's another creature of the week, but this one's personal.
Yeah. I kind of felt like no, you know what is cool. There's a part of me that was started making me ponder if it was a little forced in the personal department. Like I always appreciate the effort to make it personal, but just so many. It's really just the kid that bothered me. Like the whole. You remind me of me. I'm like, I don't really need any of that. And I don't like the actor, but everything with like this demon is a personal thing for Dean and why, and seeing the flashbacks like that. That's all cool to me. That all works.
I just didn't need the weird echo where it's like this kid is exactly me. I just like I don't think that. It felt like an extra layer that we didn't need because it's like you've already got the history of what happened when they were kids and the fact that their dad sent them here. So I think that's enough to make him have all these character realizations. And you don't need it to be so on the nose that it's like, holy shit, this kid's exactly me. like if you look at it that way, where like Dean is also tripping off, then he's like, this is really scary how much this kid is just like me. Like if there had been a couple scenes like almost acknowledging that, I think that could have been funny. But yeah, it like I get why they gave that for that kid to make it all that more personal and stuff, but I didn't need it to be like that.
I wonder if down the road, like a few seasons in, it becomes a little more humorous, like a little more self-aware of what the show is.
I feel like it has to.
I feel like it must, right?
It's already got some of that, and it's already demonstrated a certain amount of like cleverness.
But I like that fun, because the scares are always good when the scares are there, like the opening scene, or I liked how they had the jump scare when we're like, dude, double tap the demon, and then it like the sound design on that was cool because it wasn't just it was like so subtle. Like it's not scary unless you're looking at it.
Well, yeah, 'cause it feels like it's in the room.
Yeah, it's not some sound design jump scare. It was done in such a way where we're like, whoa!
And now I'm imagining being in that position myself.
Because sometimes the big sound makes it a little bit relieving.
Yeah, because you're very aware it's moving.
Yeah, but then in this, there was like the sound design on it was so cool that it was so subtle. And so I'm like, have a little more fun with its humor. Sometimes I do feel that. Like, you could have a little bit more self-aware fun. And I kind of feel like the show's going to evolve into that.
Yeah, you can have more fun with yourself.
Yeah.
To balance out when you really want to get heavy with some of the character backgrounds and stuff like that. If you could balance the two extremes almost.
I get an impression season 2 is going to rock it.
I am excited. Season 2, yeah. Like
shows like this are like usually when you get to season 2 is when they're like, oh shit,
rocking, grooving.
We took a break, reevaluating. What worked?
Back.
What didn't work? What should we hone in on?
Out of the first season, we got a lot to build on.
Yeah, like I have a feeling season 2 is gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. And everybody in the comments is always sounding off about like, oh, I can't wait for you to meet this character and like this character. So I have a feeling that there are going to be some more like badass recurring characters that get probably better ingrained in the show when the season 2 comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was something about the way this ended too, where I wasn't totally like relieved in the sense that the Shogun assassin was
well, because
it was gone, because I'm like, well, didn't they do exactly what they did with when John Winchester shot it? Except John had to keep shooting through the window and stuff. And it wasn't a shot to the head.
And actually, I thought that was a nice thing because I took it at the end as being like you gotta get him when he's like legit feeding, when his mouth or its mouth is open and like doing that shiny thing. Because like when it comes up off the kid, I feel like you could argue, well, maybe it's just stopped feeding and now it's in defense mode. Now it's
Yeah.
invincible again. So yeah, it was like you gotta get to the critical moment. And then Dean can take that back to John and be like, hey, you gave me shit all those years ago, but here's the thing. Neither of us attacked at the right time, so I don't feel like I fucked up as hard
Yeah.
in hindsight.
This is fun. Supernatural Saturday continues, peeps.
Whee!